Election day is today. In some cities, policing is literally on the ballot. In Minneapolis, voters are asked to decide if the city's police department should be replaced with a Department of Public Safety. The mayor would nominate a commissioner to lead that department, and the city council would have to confirm it. The ballot referendum would also remove language from the city's charter referencing the police department. In Cleveland, voters are set to decide if a community police commission is needed to oversee police conduct, training, and recruitment. The commission would be required to be demographically diverse. The measure also calls for changes to membership qualifications and requirements for a civilian police review board. Joining us now, he is no stranger to BNC Live. You know him, Dr. Matthew Fogg, former U.S. Marshal. He's with us to discuss the importance of police reform being on the ballot this election season. Welcome back, Dr. Fogg. Always a pleasure. So under issue 24, Ohio would create a community review board where the police department would be led by civilians. It would also include implementing new policies and disciplining officers. Is this a move in the right direction based on your background?
I think so, in a sense, because of race, the race issue that's in law enforcement. If we didn't have a race issue, I would say probably you wouldn't need that. But we've got good old boy networks that even the FBI has already said has infiltrated a lot of police departments. So we've got departments all across this country that have been contaminated with the bias and race issue. And I think the public has just gotten enough of it to where they're saying we got to step in. They can't control themselves on the racial issue. So we have to have people to come in and try to help guide them, civilians, the same way the unions are. The unions are not really supposed to be, they're police, they're separate entities. But the unions have a lot of control over what police do. And when we see even how the unions handle things, we saw that the unions told the police in New York to turn their back on their commander-in-chief, and half that department turned its back. That should not have happened. So you got to have civilian involved in this process, and I think in order to start make it fair.
All right, Dr. Fogg, would this proposed amendment discourage folks like yourself from even entering law enforcement?
No, I don't think so, because the bottom line is you got a lot of people in law enforcement that need to go out. You got people in there that we've got good old boy networks that have been set up the way now it's no longer about the law, but it's about you looking out for your buddy and your friend. I have a class action in U.S. Marshal Service. I'm the lead agent. It goes all the way back to 1994, and we just expanded that class to say all people that even applied for the Marshal Service now can come to us and say whether they was discrimination was involved in even getting the job. So we're finding that the problem is in law enforcement, bias is controlling so much what we do in law enforcement that you have to have civilian overview.
All right, Dr. Fogg, opponents, they're not fans of it. They said this initiative would have an overall negative impact on public safety, causing crime to spike. We're already in an area where crime is spiking across the country. What are your thoughts on their response?
Well, again, I mean, crime is what it is. I mean, we got so many guns on the streets, and so much has already been allowed to occur, even when police were out without civilian review boards, and we've seen how much crime is up. So that won't, the issue of crime is something that we have to deal with economically in this country. But when we're looking at how policing and how we have community policing and what people have seen happen, even with George Floyd and with all of the other incidents that we've seen with police, somewhere there has to be, measures put in place where the community can feel safe. They can feel like they have a buy-in on what police are doing, and it's just not simply going through a government process of law enforcement that is a good old boy network deciding on how they want to do things. So the community is finding out that it hasn't been helpful to them at all.
All right, Dr. Matthew Fogg, an opponent of bigots with badges. Always a good guest. Thank you.